What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today I'm going to be giving an important update on Algorand, so make sure you stay tuned till the end of the video. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. No.
So this was Algorand in my video I posted 2 weeks ago, titled Algorand looks primed for a breakout, and it was trading at 13 cents. And I called out the bullish divergence, the golden cross, and it was trading in a bull flag. And this is Algorand currently trading at 19 cents. And at its peak, it was over 22.5 cents. So had you guys taken this trade, you could have made 63% gains in 9 days. And if you compare that to the stock market, the average return is 10% in a year. That would mean we made in 9 days what the stock market makes in over 6 years, which are incredible gains. And if you enjoy making gains in the crypto market, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. But anyways, I'll go deeper into the charts at the end of the video. And there are some bullish indicators, so make sure you stay tuned. But as I was saying, Algorand is currently trading at just over 19 cents. Its market cap is 1.5 billion, which ranks 47th among all cryptocurrencies. And its circulating supply is over 8 billion out of a max supply of 10 billion, which is about 80% in circulation. And then if you guys want to trade Algorand, I recommend using Binance or Coinbase. I think those are the two easiest centralized exchanges to use. And then I do also want to point out, if you scroll down to the Algorand news section, there's an article that was just posted an hour ago. These 4 altcoins could explode if Binance settles with the SEC. And Algorand is one of the 4 that are named. Now, obviously, anyone can predict any coin could explode, so just take this for what it is. But now I do also want to go over the all-time high of Algorand, because according to CoinMarketCap, it says Algorand reached an all-time high 4 years ago of $3.28. But what I want to point out is when Algorand reached these levels, there was about half of the coins in circulation. So there has been dilution that has taken place. Just to show you guys what I mean, if you come over to market cap of and you compare the current market cap of Algorand to the all-time high market cap of Algorand, which was 13.3 billion. If Algorand got back to those levels, it'd be trading at a price point of $1.67. That'd be an 8.6x. Now, an 8x is not bad at all, but when you do actually look at the price, $1.67 is definitely not $3.28. Now, what is crazy about this is just a month and a half ago, I was showing you this exact comparison, and it was a 30x just to get back to all-time highs. So Algorand has definitely enjoyed a nice pump since then. But now if we try and come up with how high Algorand could actually go next bull run, if you compare the current market cap of Algorand to the all-time high market cap of Shiba Inu, which keep in mind, this is a meme coin. Shiba reached a market cap of 41.1 billion. If Algorand got to those levels, it'd be trading at a price point of $5.13, and that'd be a 26x. Now, will Algorand get to these levels? Who knows? But the fact that a meme coin can get there, I wouldn't be shocked if Algorand can as well. You have to understand, due to the SEC claiming that Algorand was a security, they are still an extremely undervalued project, and they are down significantly more from their all-time high than most projects. And then the final comparison I want to make is Algorand to the all-time high market cap of Solana, which was 77.4 billion. If Algorand got to those levels, it'd be trading at a price point of $9.65. That'd be just under a 50x. Now, obviously, this is getting very ambitious. There are a lot of things that are going to need to break right for Algorand if it's going to get to these levels. But just understand that it is possible. There are a lot of people out there that would argue that Algorand's technology is better than Solana's. Although, even if that is the case, you do have to understand that Solana was backed by FTX during the last bull run, which significantly helped with its pump. But these price predictions are just for educational purposes. Please do your own research and come to your own conclusions. But now we'll go over some Algorand news. So this is their Twitter, which has 338,000 followers. And I do want to start off by saying they haven't posted a lot of huge news since my last video 7 days ago, but I'll still go over some of it. So they just reposted December 15th. Did you know that Algorand's technology allows for the customization of your NFTs using the ARC19 standard? Check out this Fractal Labs tamer getting ready for Christmas. So feel free to check this out if you guys are into NFTs. And then they also reposted this. What changes is Algorand making for developers in 2024? Algorand is making a shift to further decentralize, incentivize consensus producers paid to secure the network, and rigorous peer-to-peer network as opposed to existing relay networks.
Our changes that are coming up in 2024 to move to incentivized consensus, where you will be paid to secure the network, and indeed a more rigorous peer-to-peer style network rather than using the existing relay networks. This will decentralize Algorand even further. So I think a very good time to check out Algorand if you're interested.
And I do also want to point out that if you come over to the About Algorand section on CoinMarketCap, a lot of people just assume that Algorand is a proof-of-stake blockchain, but that's not entirely true. Instead, they run on permissionless peer proof-of-stake, which is different. See, with normal proof-of-stake blockchains, a validator's probability to confirm the next block is directly correlated to how many tokens they have staked, usually making those projects a lot more centralized. Algorand is completely different. For permissionless peer proof-of-stake, anyone with at least one Algorand can be a validation node on the consensus level, which is naturally going to make Algorand a lot more decentralized. So long story short, just understand that Algorand is not near as centralized as a lot of proof-of-stake blockchains, which in theory could make them the first ever project to solve the blockchain trilemma of scalability, decentralization, and security. But now we'll go over some macro news that could affect Algorand's price action, even though it's not directly correlated to Algorand. So this is Watcher Guru's Twitter. And I want to start off by showing you this video of what they posted 22 hours ago. So Van Eck, CEO, expects Bitcoin to hit new all-time highs in the next 12 months. And I also want you to pay attention to what he was saying about the Bitcoin spot ETFs at the end of the video.
Has Bitcoin already made the big gains and now kind of treading water?
No, because it's growing up. Like I said, it's like a child that's growing up. And so you can argue about it being a bubble. And what I say is no bubble. So it bubbled in 2017, but then it hit all-time highs in 2021. So nothing has ever been a bubble that then has outperformed itself. And so I fully expect in this cycle, and you have this halvening thing happening in April, which is great technically for Bitcoin. I expect all-time highs in the next 12 months.
So you guys are amongst those who have filed to have the first or one of many spot Bitcoin ETFs. How do you think they're going to approve it? Literally one at a time, firm by firm, or is it going to be kind of a batch all at once? Your ticker, I have to say to your credit, is HODL.
Yeah, so. We're very happy with the ticker, which we announced last week. But I very, very much expect it'll be all one day.
Okay.
Because that's what happened with the Ethereum futures. So because the SEC decided to sort of put everything on hold on crypto, just depending on paperwork, effectively, someone could have an unfair advantage. And they've said from a policy perspective, no, let everyone start at the same time.
And if what he said about all of them getting approved at once is true, imagine the potential explosion we will see within the entire crypto market, especially from Bitcoin within the first couple days. It truly could be like nothing we've ever seen. And then the last thing I want to point out is what they posted December 15th. Coinbase files lawsuit against the SEC following denial of transparent crypto regulation. And how can you blame Coinbase? I mean, if you were the SEC, how do you deny transparent crypto regulation? And then they get mad at exchanges when exchanges go out and break the rules, even though there's not set rules in place. I kind of talked about this in my video yesterday, but hopefully this starts to clear up within the next year or so. But now for the final part of this video, we'll go over some technical analysis. So this is Algorand on the daily time frame. And as I said, had you guys taken this trade, you could have made 64% in 9 days. But anyways, what am I saying now? So the RSI is still pretty overbought. However, the stochastics are starting to reset. But now if you look at price action, we swing from a lower low to a higher low. The RSI is higher low to lower low. It's very slight, but that is Class A bullish divergence, which typically signals a local bottom has been reached. Now, the same thing that I said in my last Algorand video still applies. Personally, if I missed out on this massive Algorand move, what I would then do is look to flag out Algorand. And while I did so, the RSI and stochastics would start to reset. And then the 21-day moving average would start creeping up and price action could get a bounce off of it as support. And we then could get another explosive move up. And bull flags break up 68% of the time. And this one in particular would have a measured move to over 28 cents. So the way that I'm looking at Algorand right now is that there are several very bullish indicators. However, to me, I still don't like the fact that Algorand is pretty overbought. Personally, I will be waiting a couple days before I get into Algorand. I wouldn't be shocked if it retraces a little bit more. But now we'll go over Bitcoin as it's correlated to most altcoins. So this is Bitcoin on the daily time frame. And similar to Algorand, in my last video, I had drawn Bitcoin in a bull flag, which again break up 68% of the time. And if this ends up breaking out, it has a measured move to over $48,000, which would be huge for the entire crypto market. Now, Bitcoin has done what I hope Algorand does, and that is that price action has bounced off of the 21-day moving average at least 2 different times. And it's been close at least 5 different times. And I'm going to be honest, regardless of a few of the bearish indicators I'm about to show you, I'm going to remain bullish on Bitcoin in the short term as long as we continue trading above the 21-day moving average. In my eyes, the worst thing that could happen is price action breaks beneath the 21-day and then we get a bearish retest of that level. I would then shift bearish in the short term. Now, as I've been warning for like the last 2 weeks, the one thing that I really do not like about Bitcoin is if you look at the weekly time frame, the RSI and stochastics are extremely overbought. spot. Not to mention the previous 8 candles in a row have all been green, which would definitely be classed as a parabolic move, as Bitcoin has went from 26,100 to over 44,000. And in my experience, chasing a parabolic move rarely works out well for you. But obviously the crypto market is extremely explosive, so at any time crypto still could skyrocket. Just understand that. Now obviously some of you guys are looking at this and saying that the most recent candle is red. And yes, it is, and it certainly could be the start of a retracement. However, this red candle is a bullish hammer, which is still not a bearish candle, even though it's red. So again, just to clarify a few things, the reality of the situation is that Bitcoin and Algorand are still pretty overbought. Now, obviously that does not mean that they can't still explode, because they certainly can, but I cannot in good faith recommend chasing an explosive move. So personally, I'm going to be letting the market cool down a little bit more, but obviously that's not financial advice. Do what's best for you. And as I say in every single one of my videos, macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. So if all of a sudden the Bitcoin spot ETFs were to get approved, that could skyrocket the entire market. On the contrary, if they get rejected or something terrible happens, that could tank the entire market. So just understand in the short term, crypto is going to be extremely volatile. Anything can happen. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments, how high do you guys think Algorand will go next bull run? If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.